So now our next session, Climate Change and Infrastructure, Design with Nature by Dr. M. Vasanta Lakshmi ma'am, Assistant Professor, Vasavi College of Engineering. I request ma'am to, I invite ma'am to address the gathering.
Very good afternoon to all of you. So this is a first slide, please go through it. Nature holds the key to our aesthetic, intellectual, cognitive and even spiritual satisfaction. The word, this is given by Wilson. Right. So here we'll start. What we want really, why we are sitting here. So what we want to take out from these sessions, what activities we have to do after this session. So this is going to be a challenge for us. And another thing, this is the era of information. Everybody can get access to any information. Why? Because the gift of technology, right? Once upon a time we have to go through and it is going to be hard copies. But now we can get access any information, right? In seconds, right? Here the thing is, sometimes we are going to protect earth, we have to save. So sometimes I am going to conflict myself. Earth ni manam save cheyadam is going to be నాకు అర్థం కాదు. సో అసలు ఆ వర్డ్ యూజ్ చేయొచ్చా లేదా. Then it's going to be a misconception. Right from morning onwards we are listening to so many speakers, and even though you are having from schooling onwards environmental education, but the thing is, are we protecting the earth? Earth is protecting us, right? We are in the womb of earth, we are taking all the nourishment from her, then we are challenging her, we are going to protect you, we are giving the word to her, right? And another word, combat climate change. So are we going to fight with climate change? The word itself, combat, itself is having fight in the word, right? Global warming, ozone depletion, what not we are talking. Because all of our past mistakes, that's all. What we did and what we are doing now, because of that reason we are taking those words. Then can we do anything for it? The data given here, left side, Delhi is 99.7% the worst air, right? That is going to be of capital city of India. Definitely it should be ideal, but it is going to be least in the environmental aspects. Then all the politicians, if before this we talked about vote, and then we have to where our strength is there to change all those things, right? We listen to the song, right? We inspired for 5 minutes, then that is going to be there just out of the hall, then some percentage depletes, then when we go out of the, then once we enter into the traffic, then again we are going to be in the confusion, right? But the thing is, we should know what we want really, what actually we want. So simple logic, everyone want to be happy here on the earth, right? Without knowing we came here, without knowing we go. But the thing is, everyone knows that, and everyone's aim is maybe engineer, maybe doctor, maybe politician, definitely they want to be happy here. For all these things, what we are using, the only thing is to protect our health, to protect our comfort. For that we are talking really. So without us, nature is going to be as it is, and earth is going to be as it is, it's going to be comfortable. Only thing is, we are not comfortable. That's why we are talking all those things. So this is what? Only thing, we want to be comfortable, our progeny and the next generation should be comfortable. Why? Because we are dependent on environment. In the bigger word, we can say it as a nature. Environment means simply, if we are sitting in this room, we are going to say it as environment. Then nature is going to be big word, right? Even though actually where we started, again we are there only, like circle. We try to develop medical technologies such an extent that we can even get back from the death. But even though that is going to be again challenge because of pollution, again we are facing so many health problems. Then this advanced technology will able to answer that. Is it giving proper answer for this? Right? So maybe every one of us is carrying electronic gadgets of simple mobile phone. Is really having, you are carrying 38 to 40 elements of periodic table. In this mercury, you know, maybe in the childhood you played with that liquid metal, cadmium, chromium, what not, 38 to 40 elements you are carrying with the hand. With the no time it is going to be, if it is not in use, technology advancement, or sometimes it may become obsolete, it is not working, it is going to be become obsolete electronic waste, it going into the soil. So this is how we are taking elements from the earth, right? Again we are throwing into the earth. What is happening in between these two things? Those elements are taken from the earth by the extraction, we put it in a format, then again we are dumping in the soil. Then why we are saying it as a pollution? Why it is affecting us? Can anyone from the audience?
Because they are making them non-decomposable.
Non-decomposable.
They are taking out pure elements from earth, then combining them and making them hazardous to the earth itself.
Yes. So somewhat correct. If anybody want to add? Thank you. Using more plastic, right? Any other? It's the only thing is whatever there in, only thing either right or wrong I'm not asking. Just I'm asking you to express your opinion, right? So no question of doubt here. Idi correcta kada anukodu, just express your thought. So where we are logging. So at the morning session, the Purushottam Reddy sir asked us to question. As the only thing is always we are stopping our mouth, stopping our voice. So please, whatever is there here, please mention it. Okay, right. Why means we are getting.
I'll try.
Right.
I think there is an equilibrium and balance that we human beings have evolved to survive in. If you change, take pure metal out and make this into some form and then dump it back, it disturbs the equilibrium that makes it difficult for us to survive.
Yes. So only thing is, if really you know your body parts already, right, where the place of brain, if this brain place is going to be changed, then it is not. Same like that, metals are in the present in the earth crust. So we are taking them out and we are putting on the other place. That is where it is causing the problem. Nuclear radioactive materials are already there on the earth. The only thing we are taking out, then we are using other end, then it is creating the problem. Right? Where actually all the things are having right place in the nature. So we are taking them and we are changing their places. That is also one of the reason. So one is the answer. We are taking in the crude form and we are purifying and we are giving back. So that is one more thing. And another thing, we are mixing the unnecessary combinations for our purpose. It's going to be, right? Right. So this is going to be common as young engineers and we together, right? What we can do to stop climate change? Right, this I think what I feel is this. So we should be sensible. And second thing is more economic. What is needed, what no. Then know your limits. When to interfere, where to interfere, how to interfere, how much. If we know this barriers, then everything is going to be fall on right place. I'm not only going to question only engineering field, in anything. So if we know these things, we should be economical with our words, we should be economical with our food, we should be economical with energy, we should be economical with everything. Then there is no question of wastage. If it is not wasted, then it is not going to be polluted. It's a simple logic. Right, already that was actually tradition of the Indians. We are already economical. Only thing is by seeing the cultures, other cultures, we are importing the thoughts and behaviors of that. Otherwise, we all are economical. And one more thing, we are in a big family, right? There is actually isolated families. Their land is very big. Their population is less. Why should we have comparison with our behaviors and lifestyles with the other countries? We are in a highly populated and dense country, so definitely we should be economical with all the things. Maybe you are able to spend, but you should check what you are buying and what you are using. Right? If any iPhone model is there, I know youth so crazy too. They'll always scroll about which model is going to be on market. Right? Yes or not? Yes. Right. Why we are so crazy? What's the difference between the first model and second model? So only few features. It's going to be really uplift your professional knowledge or your life? No. So why your phone is already working, then why you want to buy that one? Yes. Yes. That's the only thing. Yes. Is a little bit upgradation is not going to uplift your professional knowledge immediately or your life immediately, right? Even that old phone is also going to support yours. But the thing is social status. Please take out that from your mind. Then most of the problems are going to be solved. Sir? Right, I'm asking. Try to. Yes. Once we check ourselves, then we come to know what we are doing. For what purpose we are doing. For the other sakes, to convince others. Right? So to little satisfaction of the thing, we are actually giving our life and as well as our future. Right? Right. So most of the keys are fine with the nature, present in the nature. Then no scientist or nobody is going to give in the nature name there. Right? Actually, if you observe both the things, it's going to be of biomimics. Right? Then already, so with minimum energy they are running. For the same work we are spending more energy. If we understand more nature and nature principles, then we can give the better designs and with minimum energy we can live comfortably. I'm not asking you. So Sir Keshav sir pointed out with the good, and we need to address the technology. We have to appreciate the technology, no doubt about it. But the thing is, and even sir also said, D.V. Subbarao, what sir suggested, actually there's going to be airport is already running on water, right? Even I heard about Andaman Nicobar Islands. So water ship, I did not get, I'm not getting now. The harbor, I think so, planned air base from the water, from the Andaman Nicobar Islands. So this is how, under that ends we reached, peak of the technology we reached. Thing is now, if anything is going to be straight, there is a chance of falling down. So we need to be balanced. Maybe you have observed cross symbol plus, right, in mathematics is going to be most balanced symbol, right? It's going to be vertical and it is going to be horizontal. The growth should be horizontal and should be vertical. Then it is going to be most balanced. So as a technologically we developed vertically, but now we need to balance horizontally with the environmental conscious. This is what we need now, right? So by listening from the morning lectures, we come to know, we acquired some knowledge, how the technology improved. So what ways the technology is utilizing, right? This is going to be initial stages, right? Now we developed, sir already shown the Vande Bharat train designs. Then here the word, so actually you are observing 1804 by Richard Trevithick. He designed, but where actually I searched in the whole net where he got that inspiration, but I did not get. Actually this is going to be of design of the nature. Why? Because so many cycles already running in the nature, right? We know about carbon cycle, we know about hydrological cycle, we know about nitrogen cycles. Then all those are running, right? With the force of the nature without harming. So then same resources. Actually this I searched about the birthplace of this person. Cornwall. Where it is? Somewhere Cornwall. Actually that is a mining place. Coal mining place. So that is a huge amount of coal they want to move because of that reason. And here the two things are essentials and the thing. It should be matched with the nature. Already nature given coal resources. We want to utilize coal resources in the heavier quantity. So that's why we need heavy load transport system. That's why this came into the picture. Even aeronautical designs. This is actually first picture. The man tried by having the wings like bird. Then they successfully moved. We thought that it is going to be engineering marvel, but the inspiration for this engineering marvel is going to be of bird. The design, the weightless bones of the bird. Even though if you find the position of wings, tail, washrooms, everything of aeroplane, if you design, the same with the bird. But we won't give, our inspiration is going to be bird. So here we written. Actually this person who tried is a German engineer. He had engineering degree in aerodynamics, right? He tried about the human powered flight from the birds. Actually he given the proper word. He got inspiration from the bird. Right, this was how design was, aerodynamic designs were. Right, the technology is developed to this level. And which bird is flying more, taking more flight and moving faster, that design we are taking now. This is of submarines. This is a larger body. Is there any animal you are getting? Shark, whale, right. So maybe if you are going to observe so many countries' flags, but the design is going to be same, right? Only whole size is going to be different. But this thing is, the design is, one thing after observing while doing the presentation, I realized that basically, if they are not there in the nature, if they are not there in the universe, we won't get anything into our brain. A picture even we cannot design, even we cannot imagine. So everything is, if we are getting something into our brain, definitely it is there in the nature. Otherwise, we won't get. Right? Such a huge body moving in the water weightlessly, freely, happily. Then we thought of submarines. Right? We dared to take that project because of whales. Right, this is actually original pictures you can compare. Where the position of the man with this big animal. Here one sentence I written, we can increase the efficiency and sophistication by synthesizing the knowledge of marine engineers and marine biologists. Generally we want to separate every time, right? But the thing is, nature is, if with the more combinations, if more synthesis, you are going to achieve more. So as a single person you can't achieve more, as a group we can achieve more. This is going to be logic. The same logic is applied here. So if generally marine engineers knowledge is combined with the marine biologists, we can do more sophisticated and more pollution less, more efficient engines. Right. Even for the designs also. Right. Even everything. What if it is not there in the, definitely it won't come to our brain. Just it is my opinion. Maybe I don't know. So while doing this presentation, I come to know. Right. This is Nepenthes plant. By observing this, you can come to know where the models are coming. By observing Victoria lotus leaf. A plate, lunch plate, right? Designs, even ornamental designs, and a simple design to even utensils, from big machinery to aeroplanes, everything we are taking the designs from the nature. So definitely the keys are with the nature. If any problem is there, if you are not finding any solution, so please search in the nature. Right. We thought that information technologies developed a lot, right? Suppose if suddenly I am crying, is there any communication with you? Are you going to understand anything from my crying? Yes, what you understand? I am feeling sad, right? I didn't spoke any word, just only I cried. So my tears. What? Everything is, actually my tears spoke more than me, right, at that moment? Yes, right. So generally information technology, wireless communication I did, without sound, without anything, right, with the tears. Right, if the drop which fallen from my eye is speaking to you, I am sad, right? The same thing is here. Even animals are having, actually this is taken from the Sai Bhaskar sir. Is one, while going in the car we discussed. Even if, so what happens, how the snakes will return back to their homes, we discussed. So from that I got idea of this. So actually here I gave, for funny thing I kept this picture to attract you people. But the thing is, only thing what I want to communicate here is, there is a communication, no need to use every time voice, right? One more question for all of you. Now I'm giving lecture, I'm happy, I'm free, or I'm fearful. What you are feeling? A little bit fearful. And then how you come to know, sir? Thank you.
The way
Voice, right. So my voice modulation is giving signal to you. I'm little bit nervous. Then please. I'm not getting any answers from this expression. Scary expression. No. Happy expression, right. Okay, I'm happy but little fear. Right. So all these things you are getting from me, right? Without communicating, right? So what you understand from this picture and my words? Yes.
Expressions speak.
Yes. There is a world language. Maybe we are fighting for Telugu language, we are fighting for English language, Hindi language, whatever it may be. Other than this, there is a language for all of us as a humans. అంటే అడ్వాన్స్డ్ హ్యూమన్స్ కంటే ముందు కూడా మనకి లాంగ్వేజ్ ఉంది. వీ కన్వేడ్ అవర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. వై? బికాజ్ యానిమల్స్ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్, రైట్, దే ఆర్ యూజింగ్ అల్ట్రాసోనిక్ సౌండ్ అండ్ అదర్ signaling processes, right? Otherwise, how can they get back to their homes? How can they exactly find how they are going to fly to different places, birds, insects, how they are getting again back to their home? How honeybees travel kilometers together and coming back to again comb. So all these things are, there is a already communications, wireless communication system. We able to tap that. Now wiring system is gone, right? We are in wireless. Maybe suppose we talked about if pollution, there is invisible pollution definitely in this room. Maybe we are in the 70 acres of campus with greenery. Still I can confidently say that there is a pollution in the room. Yes, every mobile phone is receiving signals, right, with some radiation, right? So we are talking about visible pollution. What about the invisible pollution? Right? If we are doing all those things, we are using wireless technology, wireless network, what happens their communication? Is it going to affect their life? Will they able to communicate properly? If mic is not there, my voice is not reaching, then people are talking, can I able to speak properly? No. Is it going to be communicate what I want to talk now? No. So it means some congestion, some interference is there. Why? Because my voice level is less and your group voice level is more. Because of that reason interfere. So we are using such a powerful radiation with the 4G technologies and we are going for 5G technologies. Then what about their life and how they can communicate? They are very sensitive communication they are having. What happens to them? What we can do at this point for this? Maybe all of us not going to work out for the same issue, right? Maybe some point is sensible to you. So you take off that task and work out for that. Right. So that advanced sciences and where everyone is using, even that is also the model of, we are thinking, so is there any instrument can we make more faster? Like that we tried and we made that, right? So even this is also designed with the nature. Right? Thank you all here. And one more thing. I forgot it. Right. So actually here a different group of people is there. One more small example. I'll close my session. Where the snake and earthworms are going to be present. Snakes are earthworms. Tell me. Soil, right. Where monkeys are going to be present? Trees. Very good. Forest area. Right. Where squirrels are going to be present? Trees, they are going to be stable or they'll move up and down? Right. Where the creepers are going to be present? Creepers means pakevi, money plant, beetle nuts. They'll take support and they'll move, right? They'll climb up, right? Shrubs అంటే మిడిల్ హైట్ ప్లాంట్స్. ఎప్పుడైనా సాయిల్ థిక్నెస్ని బట్టి ప్లాంట్ గ్రోత్ ఉంటుంది. సాయిల్ థిక్నెస్ హ్యూమస్ కంటెంట్ లెస్ ఉంటే గ్రాస్ ల్యాండ్ ఉంటుంది. సాయిల్ థిక్నెస్ మోర్ కొంచెం మీడియంగా ఉంటే షర్బ్ ల్యాండ్ ఉంటుంది. హ్యూమస్ కంటెంట్ సాయిల్ డెప్త్ బాగుంటే క్వాలిటీ సాయిల్ ఉంటే ఫారెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది, లాజిక్ దట్ ఈస్. Thing is, here the all forms of life is fighting each, are there all the plants, shrubs and snakes, and the different layers of life is living here, right? Definitely there is a, in the society there are different layers of the people, either if you categorize in the form of economy or in the form of any form if you take, definitely there are different layers of the people, right? We cannot use a poor, we can use the best word, different layers of the people. Here the thing is, if money plant, if they got support, then they are going to grow up. Some forms of life is living in the soil. Some forms of life is moving up and down, squirrel, monkeys, what they are. Some forms of life is living on the top. It's okay, nature is given different places for them, they are living comfortably. Are they saying, yeah, I'm going to be high? If monkey is sitting on the top of the tree, is going to say, I'm going to be high, I'm in the higher position? No, right? So same like here, we are all living together. There is no question of higher position and lower position. The only thing is, we are the different layers. According to our knowledge, according to our capabilities, we evolve to that level. So when we evolve to that level, we have to give helping hand to the others. So if this motto is there with us, then we are going to be really Vasudhaika Kutumbam. So we'll be a happy family. And another thing, all forms of life, plants, insects, animals, together they are living. Right? All cultures, all traditions, all religions are going to be live in the same place very comfortably. It's going to be individual flower is good or bouquet is going to be good and looks good. Bouquet. So if you consider every flower as one religion, then you are supporting the bouquet. Why not the all religions? So then all these conflicts also leading. Why? Because every culture, every religion is linked with some type of biodiversity. Different forms of biodiversity is going to be protected. Even peacock is prayed, tiger is prayed, snake is prayed, trees are prayed by us, right? In all religions. So we need to, even in our religion, in our culture, they given the teaching of protecting the biodiversity, protecting the nature. So I hope you'll take any form wherever you like to, but start at some point, take some measures to protect the nature. Thank you one and all. Thank you CGR and thank you SI.